Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Oklahoma State's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Gives it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Runs right over the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, it's exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Runs through the defender. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the LSU Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Down he goes. A sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding space at the 20. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Crossing the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Presley. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Flores looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it again. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good in.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Bulldozing his way past tackles. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his back. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it. Who makes the grab? Tackle made after a big gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. He'll hand it off. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They call the counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they were throwing the fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Here comes a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Flores. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to
intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they hand it off to the back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. To throw, it's Flores. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. but it does set up fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's Gordon. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to run it, it's Gordon. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today.
Oklahoma State, 14, LSU, 13.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense is still clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The punt team making their way on the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short in the plus 27. Can he get there on the ground? Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28, LSU, 13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the second down play. They're going to run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receivers got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. In the clear at the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a shotgun run call. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his man, has the first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role curve. Not many people gave him a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from that.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.